Hi guys, this is an emergency clip about net neutrality. I'm Tanya and this is the crew: Dean,
Hey.
Reese, Chiran and Ian.
Hey guys.
Well, Reese, you explain?
Yeah. Okay, so what just happened is Neil Burkett, the CEO of Virgin Media in the UK, a big UK internet provider, just openly stated in an interview that they think net neutrality is bollocks and they will limit their users' internet access in any way for commercial reasons. So anyone who wants the users of their network to access their website will have to pay them big money. Virgin Media users in the UK will not have access to websites at a decent speed unless they access websites that, you know, pay big money to Virgin Media, limiting their options and making Virgin Media internet access more into a TV channel.
And the thing is that Virgin Media is actually already negotiating with big companies and looking who is paying the big money. And it is actually to summary it and to make a very clear vision about it, is the way you know how internet works and the way you have access to the internet and the way you can access the internet totally free. It's just gonna disappear. And this is not this is pretty serious stuff, because the internet at the moment is totally free. I mean, everybody's equal on it. Whether you're small or whether you're big, you have the same bandwidth. And with those restrictions, what you're gonna get is people that pay a lot of money are gonna get pushed through the throat of the people that wants to check the internet.
What media is trying to do here is they want to decide who gets access to which sites. You know, websites that pay them more money will get faster access, so they'll get to access those sites. For example, if you're a vlogger and they don't want you to be seen, they'll just, you know, make sure you don't get as fast access as the other sites, and you will not be seen anymore.
This is pretty serious. I mean, this is concerning all of us. I mean, the internet is something. It's a very nice way of communicating together. It's a very nice way to interact with each other. It's like one of the biggest technology.
It's the most valuable technological asset we have.
Yeah, and what actually the big corporations, because Virgin Media is not the only one, but it's the first one that is openly saying it like this. More companies want to actually want to make it more like cable TV, to make money out of it, but they don't try to say it openly, because if they actually do it, they are afraid to lose a lot of subscribers. So they're actually getting how do you say it, pushed back by the fear to lose their subscribers. But what Virgin Media is doing now is just
problem. That's the big problem with this, is that if Virgin Media gets to do this, they will set an example. I mean, if the internet doesn't rebel against this and they get to limit people's access to websites without any protests, then what the signal that's being given to other ISPs is that the internet doesn't care. You can cut their access, you can limit their freedom, they won't even budge. So if we allow Virgin Media to do this, then we send a signal to all the ISPs.
And that,
think about neutrality, it's okay.
To summary it, that means just the way you know internet now is just gonna disappear. It's gonna die. It's just gonna die. And for example, just to give you an example, a theme, the series, it's not gonna be able to. You're not gonna even be able to see it. I'm talking here in a few years, in 10 years, if it goes slowly, and most people, this is actually the trigger. This is the trigger. This is the start of the end of the internet, and this is not some stupid, some blown up story. I mean, this is really serious stuff, and the only people that can do something about it is the internet themselves. I mean, there is no corporation regulating if the internet is getting in danger or whatever. They don't give a shit.
Indeed, that's what's so important here. People expect someone to stand up for them and to defend internet freedom and to make sure net neutrality doesn't go down. It's not going to happen. There's no corporation, no instance, no authority protecting the internet. If corporations want to limit your access on the internet, who's going to protect you? Who's gonna speak out against it? No one. If we don't do it, no one. That's why we have to play such an important part in this. We have to speak out against this. It's us who are going to make a change here.
And we are also the people that are the victims. We are the victims of all this, this big money war, because we are the users of the internet. And if we don't do anything about it, I mean, I can't say. I mean, yeah, it's a small. Every single person on the internet can actually. What can you do? You can actually say, yeah, what can you do? What can you do as a person? I mean, the internet is very powerful. I mean, every user can express their opinion. You can express your opinion. You can say that you do not agree with what's going on. You can make a vlog. You can blog about it. You can post it on forums. You can talk about it on friends.
We all have to speak out. We all have to. I mean, everyone has to speak out about it, because otherwise, this will be a trend. I mean, Virgin Media wants to turn the internet into a TV channel, and you can only access all big media sites, and all the rest will be at a crappy download, a crappy slow speed. That's what's going to happen if we don't speak out. And everyone can speak out. It doesn't matter. It can even be on your own MySpace account or on your Facebook account.
Yeah,
even that has a big.
Don't underestimate the power you have as an individual on the internet, or the power the internet has as internet users have as a mass.
Yeah, I cannot state it enough. Don't let this just go through, because the thing is, this is gonna trigger a lot of changes on the internet, and if you don't kill it by the roots where it starts, and that's what Virgin Media is doing, they're starting a trend. If we don't kill that, then it's a cancer on the internet, and the internet is going to die because of it. So the best cure to that cancer is the internet themselves. They have to speak out. They have to unite themselves. They have to unite themselves. They have to do something about it, because this is the only this is the only thing we have as the internet is it's the people around you. It's the people you communicate with, and if they're gonna end that, I mean, just imagine the internet without, I mean, the world without the internet. It's just a step.
The internet is not just a network. In my opinion, the internet is a collection of people. That's what it is. And if they want to limit those people's access, then the only thing we can do is speak out against it. If all those people together say no to this, if we say not gonna happen, it won't happen. This is about us. But if we just let it happen, that's a big danger here.
It's very simple. We have to make it very clear that any ISP who follows a trend will just lose, a massive amount of their users. That's all it is. We have to speak out against it, so that every ISP gets a clear image into their heads, like, we can't do what Virgin did, because then we'll just lose everyone.
This issue is a lot more important than what with Scientology. I mean, this is about the internet. This is about your freedom, your internet access. This is really serious
Without
stuff.
internet freedom, there won't be Scientology raids anymore. There won't be any kind of internet raids. There won't be any internet communities that are not just allowed by ISPs. This is the most basic and most important problem of the internet. It's your freedom.
All sorts of grassroots movement will just die if this happens.
I'm speaking here out to everyone on the internet, like people on YouTube, big YouTube use that can reach a lot of people, like Sexy Feel, Hot for Words, What the Bugs, Kev Jumba. I mean,
Dax Flame, Chris Crocker. I mean, you guys have a lot of viewers.
Not even you guys, not even the big guys. I mean, you guys have power, but everyone has power on the internet, even just the forum users. I mean, whether you're a goon, or you're from NeoGAF, or from IGN, I don't care if you post on a Vestibule or the SmackDown forums or the Anime GB. If you're a forum user, you have a voice. Use it.
Yeah,
if it's all over the internet that we don't agree with what's happening right now, then we have power.
You saw what Anonymous did with the Scientology today. I mean, it's extremely important. I mean, this is our territory. I mean, this is our place. This is where we live. This is where we get to know each other around the world. If they make an end to this, I mean, this is just the end of the internet. It's extremely important that people are aware about how serious this issue is. We're not just making this up, and the only way we can change this is if we do it together. We have to stand up for this. We don't have to let big companies ruin our internet freedom and destroy the internet how we know it now.
It's all of us. People have a MySpace. People who post on forums. People who blog.
The iPower community. I mean, come on, you guys. whatever you can do.
If you're on the internet, if you use forums, YouTube, anything like that, you have a voice. We have a voice. We are the voice of the internet. No one else is going to speak out against this. It's our opportunity and it's our responsibility.
If it is the reaction of the internet that this kind of stuff cannot happen, then it won't. Then ISPs just can't follow this trend. They can't.
This is really a turning point in what could be the history of the internet. We have the decision to make here. Will we be the generation that stopped net neutrality from going down, that protected it and that made sure the internet could live on as it is now? Or will we be the generation that actually, because of our laziness and our lack of responsibility, made sure that ISPs and corporations were able to seize control over the internet? That's the choice we have to make. Which generation will we be?
That's the choice you have to make. That's the choice you have to make.